Hey friend, I appreciate your comment, and yeah, I have read Genesis, but I'm not reading modern science into it. I'm trying to read what the original authors actually believed and described about their world. We'll actually go through that list again, and I'll add a couple more as well, and make sure that I've got like the scripture references for all that, just so you can like double check, make sure I'm all above board. First off, the earth is described as flat and with four corners. We've got Isaiah 11:12, Revelation 7:1, and this is, though not specifically mentioned in Genesis, definitely how the world in Genesis was conceptualized. Next, it is founded on pillars, as we see in 1 Samuel 2:8, Job 9:6. The concept was these stone things under the ground that held up that flat earth. Moving back to Genesis, we see Genesis 1:6 and 7, a solid sky. The word is rachia, which speaks to the kind of the idea of the firmament. It's a solid sky, referenced also in Job 37:18. And the sun, moon, and stars are set inside that. Genesis 1:17 shows that God sets the sun, moon, and stars in the firmament, and they move across the sky rather than the earth moving around them. We see that in Ecclesiastes 1:5, Joshua 10:13. The flood shows water above the earth and below the earth in Genesis 6. We also see this idea of water under the earth in Exodus 20 verse 4, Deuteronomy 5:8, and sea monsters like Leviathan that God even is shown as battling, drawing up Leviathan with a hook in Job 41, fighting the multi-headed sea serpent in Psalm 74, and in Genesis chapter 1, when it says that God created whales, the word is translated whale in English, but it really meant sea monsters. And that's just literally talking about the created things. Not to mention things like day and light being created before the sun, the discrepancies between Genesis 1 and 2 in the order in which God created things, and a few other generally unscientific things within the first 11 chapters of Genesis. So yes, the Bible does really reflect an ancient, pre-scientific view of the cosmos. That doesn't make it wrong, it just means that the writers were communicating divine truth through their own ancient worldview, not a modern one. That is a great question, though. Thanks for asking it and wrestling with Scripture in that way. Till next time, go in peace, walk in truth, follow always the law of love.